I'm based in the Midlands of Ireland, but I travel internationally and I've done shows in Hong Kong, Miami, Toronto and widely across the UK and Ireland. I'm best known internationally for having been headhunted by supermodel Tyra Banks and was commissioned to paint work for the franchise America's Next Top Model. I also had my work featured in Debbie Harry's autobiography, and I also had my work used on Madonna's backdrop for one of her tours. I most recently did a project where I painted women's health advocate Vicky Phelan, who's a huge figure here in Ireland, and my painting raised €58,000 to support frontline workers during the pandemic. So I'm in the process of planning a tour of that painting to raise further money and to raise awareness of the power of art to tell a narrative and somebody's life story. I am an absolutely huge advocate for the power of meditation. It's actually changed my life completely and it's actually affected my practice in a very, very positive way. So it's my mantra for the day. When I come into my studio, the first thing I'll do is meditate for half an hour, and that sets me up for the rest of my day. Do something creative every day. Just a quick sketch or writing down ideas every day will keep your momentum and your creative juices flowing. I find that very, very important. And also as well, always try to find something new to do. There's always a small niche and there's always something you can provide that nobody else has provided or is providing in the current market. And also just keep looking for opportunities wherever you can find them. They're usually in the strangest of places, be it social media through an interaction or by people you meet on the street or people you meet at events. And it's also very important to network as well, and also put your work out there and practice speaking about your practice and your work, and it will really get you very far. I'm very much at the moment inspired by art history. So what I do is I use certain figures in art history like Vincent van Gogh and female painter Artemisia Gentileschi, and I try to tell their stories through large triptych paintings that are 6 foot by 12 foot. And what I do is as I'm painting the trees here you see behind me, I actually listen to art history lectures on a loop to try and find inspiration for my next historical figure that I'm going to represent. I have 2 practices. Generally, I have my trees that I paint and I have other works on the go as well to try and keep everything alternating and keep everything fresh. So I'm very much inspired by nature with the trees and then art history with my other work. What I really love most about being an artist is the ability to express myself and my ideas in different ways. When I was 7 or 8 years of age, I had made the decision that I wanted to be an artist as a quote-unquote grown-up. So to be able to do this as a career and make a living at it is an absolute dream of mine. And most recently in the last few years, I've realised the power of art to tell a story, especially a person's story. And this can really be seen through my portrait of Vicky Phelan. So what I want to advocate for is the power of art to, first of all, incite social change and actually bring awareness to ideas that people hadn't probably thought about before. And the power of art is it's the most non-confrontational way to get across very serious and heavy subject matter. And I think that's incredibly powerful, and I feel so privileged to be able to do that as an artist and put that out in society.